money printer firing back up. That's the word on the street. We're going to start ripping that thing. Okay, because here's what's going to happen. Do you remember back in a few years ago when people were not really getting that sick and, you know, they had to give us all that stuff in our arms? Well, remember how, you know, the world stopped dead. Okay, I remember the date. It was March 12th. Rudy Gobert, a basketball player on I have no idea which team, decided to tell the world that he had COVID-19, and everybody freaked out. It was a crazy day.
Indeed, with so many users sharing pictures online showing toilet paper shelves empty, unfounded fears of a shortage run rampant.
And what happened? Everything just froze up. Everything. And nothing was going on. And everybody, rightly so, assumed that the real estate market and every other market were going to go completely to shit. And they did. They died. Everything died. Every market died. Do you remember how they responded to this crisis, right? Because when the economy just stops completely dead, there's a lot of people that don't like that. Most of the people don't like that, right? At least most of the people that make lots of money, they certainly don't like that. They need you bastards back at work to make them some more money, right?
Get back to work.
Get back to work, you bastards, and make us some more money while we are on vacation, hiding away on our private islands from this COVID thing until we figure it out. But okay, anyway, so the response was to pump the money into the system like a bunch of crazy, drunken, stoned idiots.
2 shots of vodka.
And they did it. They did it with such speed and aggression that they left many doors open for much fraud. And if you know anything about Canada and fraud, well, those two things go hand in hand and are quite synonymous with each other. There were a lot of people abusing a lot of free money really quickly. And what did they do? They bought Doge, they bought Bitcoin, they bought GameStop, and they bought a shit ton of condos in Toronto. What will happen if and when the United States imposes their giant tariffs on us and we impose back and the market goes, what the fuck is going on here? And people stop going out because they're like, I can't go out. I already couldn't go out. Now everything's more?
Bitch! Ah! Oh, shit!
How in the actual fuck am I supposed to pay for things? Because guess what? You know, I picture a lot of people like bosses or managers or owners of companies coming out and saying, guys, like if we want to compete, we're going to have to drop our prices here to compensate for these tariffs. And I can't figure out any way to cut except for some of you guys. So maybe if everybody just cuts a bit, everybody's equally unhappy, including me, which I'm not going to change anything. I guess I'll have to cut my price a bit and lose some margin. So we're all going to share in this together. Or, sorry, Ned and Nancy, you guys cost too much. You've been here for way too long. You guys are gone. And so what happens when we get this big shock to the market and everything's more expensive again on top of super ridiculously expensive again? Nobody fucking knows. Who's doing stuff right now? Like who's making a big transaction now with these tariffs looming? Like would you buy a house right now? Would you make a giant purchase right now?
Oh, hell no!
Are you actually trading currency or buying something like a stock right now? Are you crazy? Unless you are like, do you remember those guys? I think it was the movie. Do you remember the movie Johnny Dangerously? The guys with the elephantitis of the balls? Enlarged scrotum syndrome. Okay. Tell me. Yeah, you see the carrot. Oh, hang on. Let's see. I don't know how to control this website. Look, their balls are gigantic. Do you see that? Why am I talking about this? Okay, why am I talking about guys with big balls again?
Ha! Gay!